Well, the fiscal spending is not continuing at the margin. I think that's what people need to understand. There are some infrastructure funds and what have you that have yet to be deployed, but that's your typical pork barrel spending. You've got to hire unionized workers. It's going to be inefficiently spent. It's not going to act immediately in the economy. But in terms of stimulus checks, giving money directly to U.S. households, depositing into their bank accounts, it's been a long time since we had that.
Okay, so do you think they'll have to do that again, I guess, in the near term, or is that a possibility?
I think we're going to find out pretty soon. I think we're going to find out real soon. And then we will see about this little thing called checks and balances and whether or not the Congress is willing to go along with what it is asked at the time from whomever is in the White House.
Okay. What do you think that would be? It's similar to what we saw in COVID, but just during a recessionary period?
I hope it's not. What we saw during COVID created oodles of inflation. When you bypass the banking system and thereby deliver stimulus to an economy, that tends to be highly inflationary. And, we're just back down under 2% with the metric that I follow the most closely, Truflation, TRU. And I would hate to see us bounce right back up to double-digit inflation. That would be a shame, especially because you would be deploying this stimulus not to address something that was theoretically going to be transitory or passing, like a global pandemic, and then the economy is going to be reopened. You'd be handing this stimulus out in recession with no hopes of kind of a big, huge reopening impulse, which is what we saw that really got the economy up and running as quickly as it was, because this was a technical man-made recession, if you will. We're going to close the economy down. We're going to open it back up. Of course, you're going to get a rush of economic activity, especially if the government's pumping money in and people didn't skip a beat because they were making so much on unemployment benefits. So this is a much different backdrop, a much different environment. And we can't really foretell it having the same effect or not.